Hi guys, again I'm back. This is Dennis from Muku's Poultry Farm Limited. I'm yet here with a beautiful structure. This is gonna be a 3,400 capacity layer structure, and it's gonna be a beautiful one. Just the way you can see this garden, it's what we demolished to put a structure. So just see the task we are having to remove something so beautiful like this and replace it with something more beautiful. As beautiful as it was. So this is the task. Just walk with me and we'll see how we manage to change such a beautiful garden into a beautiful poultry structure. This is what we do, and it's what we will always do for you. Remember, we promise that we will always be bringing the best structures, locally made, with our local materials, our local things, but beautiful and on point. Remember, I told you some time back, even if it's your home, your nice home, we can still build a structure there. Just see this home. So it's what we are gonna give a beautiful structure. So no matter what, even if you have in your home, we can still put a structure that can first reflect your home and also help you achieve your poultry dream. Just like this specific farmer who wanted something so nice, unique, and pocket friendly as well. So, which task are we having today? Today we are having three main tasks. The main task is to build a structure that can reflect the beauty of the home, just the way you can see it. Just look at the garden we've just demolished. We had to bring something that's so nice that can reflect the beauty of this home. Secondly, we also had to build a very strong structure because this is a home. Of course, it has kids, and we need them to be in a safe environment. Then lastly, we also have to build a structure that can accommodate the capacity of birds he wants. Remember, he told us he wants 3,400 birds. So being a storage structure, it means we will be having 1,200 down, 1,200 up. So we need to bring these poles. Those poles are very strong. First of all, they are factory treated. Then secondly, we retreat them. So I always recommend people, like we have two types of timbers we use. We have the timbers we use for both the column and the beam. So these timbers have to be very strong with a thick diameter. At least minimum must be 8 inches in diameter. So there we are sure that this timber will be able to hold the load. So I've made this video for you people, those people who really have their home but they are afraid, like they feel like they will kill the beauty of the home, and they are having some other land but it's very far, the management will be very hard for them. No, you can put such a thing at your home, but we just advise you to get the professional people to do it. And kindly take note, when I talk about professionals, I don't mean these people who do construct your homes, your houses. No, I don't mean those. I mean professionals in the poultry sector. Remember, poultry sector also have its technicalities, or you need to be specialized in poultry structures. I don't mean that they don't know what they are doing, but there are two different fields. When you're building these structures, there are some things, technical points you have to look at while doing the construction. So if you bring these people, they might end up, one, overcoating you. They might coat things which are not necessary. Then they might also end up coating things which are under standard. You get it? So it's better you get someone who is specialized in poultry structures. So that's where we come in. That's why we chose to be specialized in this. It doesn't mean that we don't know how to construct houses and so on. No, we know them, but we chose to leave that field for those, and we specialized into this field. So it's why you look onto our structures as being very unique, because we chose to give all our time to these structures. So just the way you can see this. Now these are the timbers we start with. So they act as the columns and the beams Hope now we are somehow on the same page. So these timbers are for the facer boards, because we need our structure to be having a very nice look. That's why we go into all these steps. And we also had to use bricks down. Remember, sometimes we use iron sheets, but for this case we had to use the bricks to bring out that beauty. So these are the two timbers I talked about, one for a column and one for the beam. The beam, when I talk about the beam timber, I mean the one that's ahead, that crosses through. Then the column, I mean the one pole that comes from the sole up. So that's what we call the column. So that's just the way you can see. Now we are into the skeleton. We are building up the skeleton that's gonna carry the entire weight of a structure. So sometimes you have to cut into the middle. We reduce on the width of the timber to put through the nails, because for us, we don't use drills. We just use our normal nails. So now you can see, now the skeleton is done. Now we are starting to put in the details. Just that we can see, now we are done putting the offcuts. We use these offcuts. I told you about the offcuts. We don't use the timbers because they're expensive. So yes, we use the offcuts, but we lay them very, very nicely, just that we can see them. So these wood offcuts end up being very reliable. First of all, they are strong. They are strong because their width is always bigger than the normal timber, and they are cheaper. They are very, very cheap. Now, these are the marine boards. These ones are gonna be used for the laying boxes, the laying nest. This time around, we chose to use the marine boards because they are waterproof and they bring out a neat work. Remember, we are into an organized home, so we need to do something so neat. So these are our laying nests, and I think you've been, if at all you've been following our videos, you've been seeing these laying boxes. They are made from timber, normal timber. However much they look nice, but they're not compared to these ones we are just making right now. So this is what we call a rabbit mesh. When you find it anywhere you will see it, this is a rabbit mesh. We use it into our laying nests because we don't want the chicken dropping to mix up with the eggs. So when you put up that mesh, it will be able to separate the droppings and the eggs. So this is our structure. Now I think we are getting done very soon. Hope you can see. Now we have to put this is the welded mesh. It helps us in the predators. And now this is the inside. This was a garden before, but now you can see. But I think you're also surprised how the thing is coming up. Yes, we removed a very beautiful garden, but we are replacing it with a very beautiful structure. So this is gonna be our balcony. I told you we put that to help us in, first of all, picking the outer eggs on the upper floor, and also to be able to move around the structure without entering inside. Hope it's a good thing. It's a good idea, not so? So this is the inside, the laying box. So this is how it will be. Our bird enters inside and it lays from here, from there. Soon I'll upload a video showing how these birds enjoy these laying boxes, because I believe I've never shown you any video, but soon I will show it to you. So now we are getting done. We are actually getting done. Now we are in the roofing. Oh, no, we are not. It's lunchtime. These are some of the members we are having. We are having a very big team, but it's a dedicated one. Just the way you can see, oh, these members have their specialism. They are specialized in different sectors. That's why we enjoy this thing, because just the way we come to your site, every person that we come with has his sector. That's why everything we do on our structure comes out very perfectly, because we are specialized into this field. We have specialized people. Though we are specialized, but still we have specialized people in different field into our own company. So we had to use these iron sheets because we had to reflect the beauty of the home, like I told you. So we never use these normal iron sheets. We changed the iron sheets. I told you this is what we call the expanded wire mesh. We put it down onto that wood of cuts, then it's where we cast our mortar, because it helps us to hold the mortar together to avoid those cracks. Hope I'm clear about that. Now this is our structure. I think it's in its final stages. Just look at it, and I want you to come into the comment sector Sorry, I meant comment section. You know, I'm now into the sector things, so everything I'm thinking about is sector. No, I meant you can come into our comment section and tell us, how do you say this thing? Did we really bring out the beauty of the home, or we killed it? Because we might be here boasting around, yet for you you've seen something different. So you can come out and tell us, did we do something good, or we just gambled around? Otherwise, this is our structure now. This is the upper floor. After casting our small mortar, this is how we do it. And I told you, always be very keen when putting this mortar. Actually, I've been sent to around 4 to 8 structures which have collapsed. They copied this thing, but unfortunately they never did it right, so it ended up collapsing. So you have to be very keen while you're doing this thing. First of all, you have to put a nice mortar, not big, not thin, so you have to balance it. So this is our structure. Now we are in the downer floor. We've done casting the downer. No, this is the upper part. After casting it very well, I think you can see how nice it looks. This is the upper part, and now up is our roofing. I think you can see it, how nice it looks, and very firm, very firm, very firm. And now this is our laying nests. Our birds will be enjoying it from there. Now this is our balcony. We are soon putting the rails so that we cannot get people accidentally falling out. So this is it. I think you can see it. Actually, thanks for watching us. I think I'm done for today, and soon I'll be bringing for you smaller structures. This was big, but we also have smaller structures still which we build into the homes. So this was for uh, the bigger people. If at all you have your big house, we can do it for you. But no worries, soon I'm gonna also upload some small videos for the smaller structures which are not stored for simple capacities like 400, 500. I'm soon gonna upload those ones. So that's a foot bath. I think I've told you about that and its importance. So that is for today, and I think thanks so much for watching. Thanks for keeping in touch with us, and we are dedicated to always bringing you things which are top notch. Otherwise, bye bye. If you have any inquiries, any questions, don't worry, just keep in touch with us. You can email us or contact us directly, or just leave a message there. We shall try our best to respond to you people. Otherwise, bye bye. And remember, that dream you're having will stay a dream, not until you choose to take your first step. Remember, you can still take your first step with us, Moko's Poultry Farm Limited.